All right, so let's talk about Dublin schools here in Dublin, Ohio. Everyone wants to be in Dublin schools. Have you ever wondered why? Well, now, according to people in Dublin, here in Dublin, Ohio, if you ask them, they'll say it's the number one school system in the world, in the country, definitely in the state of Ohio. But actually, according to niche.com, it was rated seventh, contested, this year for 2021. It was rated seventh in the state of Ohio. A lot of those other schools, a couple of them in Cincinnati, another few of those systems are up in the Cleveland area. Definitely Dublin is on its own that high of a ranking here in central Ohio. And it gets A pluses all the way around. The only place it does not get an A plus is on resources and facilities, where it gets an A rating, and in diversity, where it gets a B plus. Now, Dublin Schools has 19 schools. They're building a couple more right now currently, so there should be 20 really soon, 21 shortly thereafter, just under 17,000 students. Goes all the way from preschool, all the way till high school, of course. Of course, the most known, school right now in Dublin, most highly regarded, is probably Dublin Jerome High School, which is rated one of the top high schools in Ohio. It's actually up there in the national rankings as well, not in the top 10, not even in the top 20. I think it may be number in the 50s. Dublin Jerome High School is. Of course, this is all contested, right, guys? They have quantitative measures for this, but a lot of this is qualitative, may I say. Opinion, satisfaction of the parents. My daughter attends Dublin schools. My other daughter will attend Dublin schools in the future. We've been thrilled. I love the school system. There's so many programs out there. Now, I'm actually a realtor as well, and I've sold homes to people who are looking for Dublin schools, not only for the quality of the schools themselves, the quality of the school system, the quality of the teachers who love to teach there, the resources, but also the programs for specialty children with special needs, including autism, deafness. So they have really amazing special education programs for these kids with special needs, also gifted programs, COG. They have special programs for kids who are accelerating ahead of the curve as well. They also have the Emerald campus, where you can actually go and earn college credit and do college courses and learn about business and actually participate in entrepreneurial case studies and start businesses while you're in high school. It's pretty incredible, and that campus is beautiful. I've been there a couple times. So Dublin schools is amazing. There are differences between the schools sometimes, though. Just like any other district, there's particular schools in Dublin that some people would like to be in. Now, due to the nature of my work, I am an agent, and it just would not be right for me to discriminate or name particular schools that I like better than others. But some people do prefer to be more kind of towards the western end of Dublin, which is, older Dublin, you could say, more traditional Dublin area, which is much more into the 017 zip code, and then even up towards Jerome, that newer area now that's being built, which is Jerome and Jerome Village, which is enormous. The schools that they're building out there. I actually live more in the end of town, closer to 43235, still in 43017, but closer to the Columbus end, which is the east side of Dublin. And that has more, closer to like Daniel Wright, closer to Riverside, closer to Davis, closer to Dublin Scioto High School, which are all wonderful schools. The whole district is incredible. Some people, for one reason or another, prefer to be on the other end of Dublin. Some people prefer to be on this end. But I will tell you that is an issue in Dublin schools, which is not just being in the system, but which school zone would you like to be in? And that's where actually a real estate agent or anyone else can help you do your research and figure out what zone you want to be in, because that can be a whole nother battle you have to fight if you're trying to move to Dublin City Schools or you're already here. As you know, getting a particular school zone, it can be difficult, and you have to make those lines can get crazy. The way they're structured can get very difficult. You have to check on the district site itself. I'll put the link here in the description to the district site itself, the address checker, where you can see exactly which schools are assigned to you. Okay, and it could vary based on the school. Different address, it crosses over at different points. You have to see it to know what I'm talking about. So definitely check out that link if you're trying to be within Dublin schools. Okay, otherwise, Dublin schools are amazing. It's not a joke. My daughter loves it. My daughter, when does a kid actually talk to you and say, I love that school? Like, my school is awesome. That's pretty cool. That's not how I grew up. I went to a private school for a while, a couple different private schools. I kept getting thrown out. And Christian schools, Catholic schools. And while that sounds good, I mean, they actually weren't nowhere near the quality that Dublin City Schools is. So it's extremely impressive. I mean, I think your child would be blessed and favored to go to Dublin schools, Dublin public schools. It's just incredible. So anyways, thanks so much for watching this. There is no JIP. I completely agree with Dublin schools being rated one of the top school districts in Ohio. I understand why people are so fervent and passionate about Dublin schools because they're freaking awesome. So I can answer any questions for you though in particular. Let me know. Again, I don't want to name favorites or name particulars because a lot of that is qualitative and subjective. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing day. This is Paul Graves, real estate agent here in Dublin, Ohio. Take care.